2025 is the year for amazing skin, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you my top scientifically proven skincare products for 2025. Okay, so first I'm going to give you my choice of top cleansers for 2025. Now, cleansers are a really important part of your skincare routine. You need to be using these morning and night, but you've got to choose the right one for your skin type. First and foremost, my favorite number one skin cleanser of the year and maybe the decade has got to be Obagi Gentle Cleanser. I love the Obagi cleansers. They actually remove all your makeup in one go, even if you're wearing tons of it. So it's one of those no nonsense, does what it says on the tin kind of cleansers. I love the Gentle Cleanser because it's not foaming and you can use this in all skin types, even if you're dry and sensitive. And this one has aloe vera in it, so it's not stripping your skin, it's hydrating it at the same time, and your skin at the end of using your cleanser feels clean but not overstripped. But if you want a budget-friendly alternative, I'm going to plug the Yusra anti-pigment cleansing gel. This has got 2% alpha hydroxy acid in it. It's a great cleanser, and I used this when I recently went abroad to Egypt. I lost my own cleanser and I picked this up at the local store, and actually it was fantastic. It completely exceeded my expectations. It took off all my makeup on one go, and I would definitely buy it again. So that one retails about £13.20. The Obagi cleanser does retail at around £50, and the SkinCeuticals glycolic cleanser similar. Another budget-friendly alternative is the Mesostatic brightening foam. This is a fantastic cleanser. It's also a postbiotic, which means it leaves your skin in the right state. Remember that you have got microbiome, so bacteria that naturally live on the surface of the skin. And sometimes when we're over cleansing and using the wrong products, we're killing the diversity of our microbiome, and that can cause inflammation on our skin. A postbiotic, prebiotic, or probiotic cleanser, which is kind of all the rave, and I think we're going to be hearing more about postbiotic skincare in 2025 and beyond. This is a great one. This has got the ingredients that are going to keep your skin pH balanced that your natural microbiome would create. Essences are lightweight, nutrient-rich formulas for prep and hydration, and actually you can substitute them with a good serum. But I'm going to tell you something that has been my go-to for so many patients, and something that I think is a fantastic alternative to nonsensical, not necessary toners. And this is hypochlorous acid. Now, my absolute number one bestseller, best product of 2025 for hypochlorous acid has got to be Thochlor. This is made by Thochlor Labs. It's the GF2. It's a really, really big bottle. You get lots out of it. I think this one it's 100 ml, and it's a glass bottle. It lasts a really long time. I'm talking over a year and a half in terms of its expiry date. So this one packs a punch. And what hypochlorous acid does is it's non-irritating. It kills bacteria, damaging inflammatory bacteria on the surface of the skin. It acts as a very lightweight exfoliant, and it helps to reduce inflammation on the skin. And one of the reasons why we age as fast as we do is because we are surrounded by pollutants. And when you have inflammation on your skin, be that acne, rosacea, that can actually cause you to age faster, and that's called inflammaging. So one of the best ways to reduce inflammaging is using a hypochlorous acid spray. So you literally just spray this on your skin. I'm going to show you how to use this, and this is a fantastic add-on. You don't need your toners, and I use this instead of my toner. You can use this throughout the day, or you can use it morning and night. Really easy to use. This is the glass one, and you can also use it after a treatment in clinic. So you just spray it on your face like that. And with this particular product, so you look all nice and shiny. With this particular product, the beauty of it is you can actually spray it on your kids. So it's safe to use on your kids. You can spray it in your eyes and even in your mouth, okay? It's fine, it's safe. But the budget-friendly alternative is called CliniSoothe. Now, CliniSoothe is great. This one retails at about £42, and CliniSoothe retails at about £14. So it's a much, much cheaper alternative, a more affordable alternative. It's also hypochlorous acid, but it's mixed in it. You've got phosphoric acid. So it's not safe to spray in your eyes or in your mouth like I just did. I wouldn't really spray it on my kids, but you can use it on your skin anywhere on the body or in the face where you have inflammation or you have irritation. If you've got acne, if you've got acne, if you've got any kind of eczema, or if you just generally have rosacea and you're quite red, this will help to reduce inflammation on the skin. You can pop it in your bag, you can pop it in your handbag and use it wherever you are. Now, we can categorize exfoliants into chemical exfoliants and physical exfoliants. And what I'm going to say about physical exfoliants is they are out, okay? None for 2025. They do more damage than they do good. If you like a scrub, I'm going to recommend to you instead the Foreo cleanser. This uses little silicone crystals and it helps to kind of cleanse and work your cleanser into your skin. So it's a very gentle exfoliant. I don't like physical exfoliants that are going to strip your skin and cause more damage than good. I love, love, love liquid exfoliants. So which liquid exfoliant should you use? Now, I would say please don't use glycolic acid. You know which one, guys. It went viral last year. There is a toner that's a 5% glycolic acid toner, and everyone, young and old, started using this, and it really ruined their skin barrier. So you've got to use the right chemical liquid exfoliant that suits your skin. So if you're sensitive skin, you want to use a very lightweight, large molecular weight hydroxy acid, something like a polyhydroxy acid. This is a PHA. Lactobionic acid is fantastic. It's very gentle. It can help to hydrate and brighten your skin. My favorite lactobionic acid is got to be the Susan Obagi Intense Daily Repair. It's fantastic for rosacea skin, and it's also fantastic for sensitive skin that just needs a little bit of radiance. Alpha hydroxy acid, my favorite, has got to be glycolic acid for those people who can tolerate it. Now, my favorite liquid exfoliant is actually one that I would use in the nighttime. This is the Glycolic Skin Overnight. So it's a 10% glycolic acid. This is made by SkinCeuticals, and it comes in a cream-based formula. I love the bottle, but more importantly, it actually works really beautifully. It's not a liquid toner, it's a cream. So it penetrates a little bit slower. You apply it on your skin, you sleep with it, and you wake up with beautiful skin in the morning. Moving on to my favorite serum. So we can talk about serums that you might want to use in the morning and serums you might want to use in the evening. So what's the point in a serum? Serums can infuse the skin with antioxidants that can brighten the skin, also help to fight free radical damage. We are surrounded by pollution and we work and live in urban environments, which means that we're exposed to free radical damage. And this can actually cause DNA damage in the skin. Antioxidants help to fight back and also help to strengthen the integrity and the efficacy of your sun protection. You've got to wear sun protection. We're going to get onto that. So wearing a serum that has got an antioxidant underneath your sunscreen is fantastic for fighting that free radical damage. And vitamin C is probably the most known antioxidant out there. But I've done a whole podcast on vitamin C. Not all vitamin Cs are suitable for all patients. Now, the number one serum that I love that is suitable for most skin types is an antioxidant with a vitamin B in it called niacinamide. And there are two of my favorite ones that you probably have heard me talk about in the past. And that is the Discoloration Defense Serum by SkinCeuticals and also the Mesostatic Melan Trans 3 Concentrate. So let me tell you about the Discoloration Defense Serum. That's this one. That's by SkinCeuticals. This one is great. It's a multi-phase corrective serum. It's formulated with a synergistic blend of tranexamic acid, which helps to reduce redness in the skin. Fantastic for those patients who get red blemishes after a spot. It's also great for anybody who has hyperpigmentation. It's got 5% niacinamide. Niacinamide is vitamin B. It helps to nourish the skin. It helps to strengthen the integrity of the skin. It helps to improve the barrier function of the skin. It's this clear, lightweight formula. I love to use this morning and night, actually. Most patients will tolerate this really, really well, and actually it really helps to downregulate inflammation. So it helps with acne patients as well. But this retails at about £105. And I understand that sometimes that's outside of people's budget. So if you want a budget-friendly alternative, this one is not quite a dupe, but really similar, but it's got some added ingredients. So I think this one is actually fantastic. It retails at around £50. This one has got mandelic acid as well and kojic acid. So if you're pigmentation prone, I would go for this one, and you can use this morning and night. It's not a completely clear one. It's kind of more cloudy. It's a little bit thicker. You can see it's kind of more viscous, but just barely. And I really, really love this one for anyone who loves the Discoloration Defense Serum, but wants a cheaper, more affordable alternative. And maybe those patients who have got a lot more pigmentation that we need to fight, because this has got the kojic acid added in and the mandelic acid. That's fantastic for pigmentation. And I've added this into my skincare routine. I've been using it since last year, summer 2024, and it's a staple in my skincare now. Okay. Let's talk about what you would use for your evening serums. In the evening, you can use the same thing, but you can add in serums that have retinol or peptides for repair and anti-aging. When it comes to retinol, make sure that any serums that you're using are always only used at night, because retinol can break down, it's unstable in the sun. So definitely keep them for your nighttime. Moving on, we're gonna talk about moisturizers for the daytime. Now, for daytime, you want something that's a little bit more lightweight and really nice hydrating creams. And you can choose to have something with an SPF in them. My go-to that I've used for many, many years and continue to use, I'm acne prone, but this works for all skin types, is the Obagi Hydrate. This is a cream-based formula. It's got hydromanol in it, it's got glycerine in it, it's got shea butter in it, and it's got mango butter, avocado, and glycerine. What do these ingredients do? Well, they suck water into the skin. The thing that I hear a lot from patients is that it doesn't last that long. There we go. And it comes out as a cream. It's really lightweight, it's really nourishing, and it doesn't clog pores, so it's non-comedogenic. So if you want a really good moisturizer that's suitable for all skin types, you're not going to go wrong with this one. But when it comes to a nighttime moisturizer, I like something that packs a little bit more of a punch. If you want something that's a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more balm-like texture, the SkinCeuticals products are fantastic, and they have one that's called the Age Repair and also the Triple Lipid Restore. The Triple Lipid Restore has got 3 different ingredients that mimic what our skin is made out of. So they've got cholesterol, fatty acids, and ceramides. So these are very, very hydrating. Fantastic for if you need kind of a thicker, more hydrating overnight balm-like texture. The Age Repair is also fantastic for overnight. But you're talking about at least over £100. So not everybody can afford that. So if you want a cheaper alternative, I would go for the Obagi Hydrates Luxe. This is like the Hydrate, but it comes in a tub. And in the tub, you also have an added ingredient called peptides. So peptides have been tried and tested. There's lots of clinical papers all about peptides that show that they stimulate cell turnover. They actually help to repair the skin, and they help to stimulate new collagen and elastin, and they help to improve the integrity of our skin. So they thicken the dermal structure. So they're great for patients who cannot tolerate a retinol, but who want some kind of active ingredient that's going to repair their skin and is an anti-aging formula. If you want a really effective, relatively cheap alternative, I'm going to have to say Cetaphil is your go-to. Cetaphil moisturizing cream is a huge tub, and it retails for about £15. It's got in it niacinamide, panthenol, it's got shea butter in it. It's got all the right ingredients, including sweet almond oil and vitamin E. Vitamin E is a very well-known humectant. This is an emollient. It's an antioxidant. It's been shown to hydrate the skin, and it's also great at helping to prevent free radical damage. But if you're acne prone, you need to stay away from this product, because vitamin E, which is also known as alpha tocopherol, can actually cause breakouts. So this is the go-to product if you're very, very dry, if you're very dehydrated, if you just don't have enough oil on the skin, you've got sensitive skin. That is a no-brainer. It's budget friendly, and you get so much out of it, it will last you forever. Next up, sunscreens. Now, we get to choose a mineral sunscreen or a chemical sunscreen. If you're one of my patients, you'll know that I generally prefer mineral sunscreens, particularly because I see lots of patients who have some kind of inflammatory skin condition. They might have rosacea, they might have acne, they might have eczema, or they might be really pigment prone. And I find that tinted mineral sunscreens are the best option for that cohort of patients, for my patients who have got pigmentation. Why tinted? Clinical research has shown that tinted sunscreens are fantastic, and actually they offer more UV protection than non-tinted options for UV protection. So my go-to for my patients who have hyperpigmentation is going to be a tinted sunscreen that is mineral, and definitely my favorite is going to be this one here. This is the Color Science Face Shield Flex. It's innovative. It's got tone adapting pigments that offer medium and buildable coverage. I sometimes use this if I don't want to wear any makeup. I'm going to show you how it comes on. It's antioxidant rich formula, means you're also getting that protection because it's pigmented. It protects you against UV and visible light. So it comes out white, and then as you rub it into the skin, it changes into a skin color. This one is mineral, so this can come in various different colors. Fair if you're whiter skin, but if you're my kind of skin tone, you want to get the medium. So that gives you a little bit of coverage, and you can continue to build that up on top of your skin. If you want a glow, I'm going to have to say the sunscreen for my summertime is going to be this one. It's the Glow. Same by Color Science, but it gives you this beautiful hydration and protection. And if you have seen me in clinic, you'll probably have heard me talk about this product. This is the Color Science Sun Forgettable Total Color Balm. This is SPF 50, and you can pop this on your lips and you can pop it on your cheeks, and it just gives a little bit of coverage, a little bit of a pink sheen, and it's great, great, great for your cheeks. So I love that. This has been a staple for me since probably about 12 months, and I'm definitely taking it into 2025, and I would recommend that for you guys as well. I've done a whole podcast all on sunscreens, what the difference is between a mineral sunscreen, chemical sunscreen, how they work. So go and watch that if you want a little bit more in-depth scientific information. But for now, I'm going to tell you that some patients prefer chemical sunscreens. Why? They tend to absorb a little bit better. They don't leave a white cast on the skin, although now the mineral sunscreens I've shown you don't leave a white cast either. I really like the Tioxan, which is a Swiss brand that also makes dermal filler. Now, their chemical sunscreen is fantastic. It does have the chemicals in them, which is oxycrylene, avobenzone, homobenzene, but it absorbs beautifully into the skin. And the beauty of that particular product is it also has hyaluronic acid. It's got resilient hyaluronic acid. What does that mean? It means it really gives you a beautiful moisturizing effect. So it's great for older skin types, postmenopausal skin, or skin that's generally a little bit dry, and people who prefer chemical sunscreens. That's the go-to product. All of us have thinner skin under our eyes. It's the thinnest area of the face, so it's important that you're protecting this beautiful, delicate skin, because it's the number one area that's going to let you down and bring you into clinic to have expensive treatments. So make sure you're protecting it. If you've got puffiness, then you want something that's going to depuff your skin. There's two really fantastic products. One is made by a good colleague of mine called Dr. Sabrina, and it's got a little roller ball on it, and you can just roll it around your eyes, and it helps with lymphatic drainage. If you've got puffiness and also lines and wrinkles, another great rollerball technology product is the Elastoderm Eye Treatment Complex. It's got mannitol in it, it's got malonic acid, it's got copper tripeptide. But if you've got hyperpigmentation, then I would say you need a vitamin C eye cream. This is best to be used in the morning. Why? Again, because it's an antioxidant. You don't want to use a very high percentage of vitamin C under the eyes because vitamin C can be irritating. So something like 5% is ideal. I love this one. It's called the AOX Eye Gels by SkinCeuticals. This one, again, is my go-to. And this one has got a range of different antioxidants in it. It's got 3 different antioxidants. So we call it the triple antioxidant repair. It's a gel formula, so it's not really a cream. And it's great for hyperpigmentation. Why? Vitamin C actually is a tyrosinase inhibitor. What does that mean? It means it helps to stop the formation of hypermelanosis or hyperpigmentation in the skin. So if you're pigment prone, this is a great one to use underneath your SPF every single day. Now let's talk about nighttime eye creams. Nighttime is all about rejuvenation and repair. So you want to use a formula that's a little bit richer. The Alpha Ret Eye Max is by Skin Better Science. It's got a retinoid in it. A retinoid is a vitamin A that stimulates cell replication and improves the amount of collagen in the skin. Because the eye area is so thin, it ages really quickly, so you want to use a retinoid. Now, that one is a little bit expensive. You're talking about around £120. So if you want something that's a little bit cheaper, you can use the Illumin Eye. This is from the Illumiere brand, which is a great brand. I use a lot of this in clinic. They also have wonderful eye rescue pads if you just want that extra boost and hydration. And next up, special treatments for spots. So if you are one of those unfortunate souls like myself that gets breakouts either when it's that time of the month or when you're stressed or when you're not eating well, or that's just how God created you, I know it's a bugbear, it's annoying, and it's really sometimes soul destroying. First and foremost, I would say go and see a clinician. But one of the first things that I will do for my patients who have the pustular form of acne is incorporate some form of benzoyl peroxide, which is an antibacterial, it's bactericidal, it kills the bacteria on the skin, as well as salicylic acid, which is anti-inflammatory. And my absolute, hands down favorite that is so effective and works so quickly is the Cleansiderm range from Obagi. This is a 3-step solution. It comes with a cleanser, which is 2% salicylic acid. It comes with pore therapy, which is a toner specifically for acne. It's again a beta hydroxy acid, and also therapeutic lotion, which is prescription only benzoyl peroxide. And the difference with this particular benzoyl peroxide is it doesn't sit on the surface of the skin, unlike the cheap and cheerful one you can get from your local pharmacy that is a gel that sits on the skin makes you feel horrible, can irritate the skin, peels off the skin, looks shiny, doesn't look good, doesn't feel good, and is also soul destroying to use, I much prefer the therapeutic lotion. Why? It's a cream-based formula. It doesn't sit on the surface, doesn't leave that shiny feeling, doesn't irritate the skin. No one can tell that you have it on. It works so quickly because the molecules are patented. They're teeny tiny and they just come through the skin really quickly. They help to kill the bacteria called P. acnes, which cause acne. You get an impact really, really quickly. But again, I'm going to caveat, it's not all one size fits all. This is prescription only medication. So I'm not advertising this, just informing you of the products that I use for my patients that I find to be very effective. But I would say you need to have a consultation with someone. Don't try and buy anything that is prescription online. You're probably going to end up buying something fake and dangerous. So if you have a favorite skincare product, why don't you leave it in the comments below? I'd love to see what you're all using and even try it. And that's it. That's my favorite skincare product for 2025. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. See you next time.